A contractor who was fully paid for a non-existent flood control project in Bulacan is ordered blacklisted by Philippine President Marcos Jr. Job Manahan reports.
Walang ginawa kahit isang araw hindi nagtrabaho, wala kang makita, puntahan ninyo, wala kayong makita kahit na ano. I'm not disappointed, I'm angry.
A furious President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. faced the media Wednesday morning after finding out that the Riverwall project in PL Village in Baliwag, Bulacan, supposedly marked as completed, has nothing to show for. Based on the documents from the DPWH, the 220-meter structure was supposed to begin last February. But when the President visited the area, there was no indication that construction has started, even though it was nearly fully paid. Documents show 2 payments were made for the project, first in March and the second one in June.
Ito ghost project talaga ito, wala talagang ginawa kahit isa, ni minsan. Pagkatapos sinabi sa barangay na magpapatulong para ilalagay nila yung project, tapos umatras din. Sinabi after a while di na matutuloy. So siguro nabayaran na, kaya tumatras na.
The President vows to file graft charges against contractors and government officials involved in supposedly anomalous flood control projects.
Ang katakataka, hindi namin mahanap itong kontratang ito. So hinahanap pa rin namin. Kaya hindi na namin malaman. Kasi siguro sinubcontract ng gusto. Siguro naka ilang layer ng subcontractor. Kaya hindi wala ng record. This is a perfect example of the abuse that is being done by some of these contractors.
According to the residents there, the project could have prevented flooding in their area.
Babahain po kami pag po hindi po ginawa po yung proyekto po. Bumabaha po yung hanggang loob po, bumabaha po. Dumilikas din po pag po sobrang lalim na po ng tubig.
Tao po! ABS-CBN News went to the contractor's address indicated in the receipt, but no one answered. In Giginto, Bulacan, some local officials expressed dismay, saying they were not consulted, adding they have no say or control in these flood control projects. One example is the construction of a revetment wall in a portion of Barangay Santa Cruz, which remains under construction for more than 2 years.
Bakit gano'n ang pagkakagawa, lumiit ang ilog, hindi ayos yung mga ginagamit na simento o yung mga ginagamit ng materyales. Sabi ko, ang lagi ko lang po sinasabi, hindi po ako ang implementing agency niyan.
The Bulacan provincial government earlier said they would conduct a parallel investigation regarding flood control projects in the province. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Internal Revenue said it will look into the tax compliance of contractors involved in flood control projects after President Marcos bared the names of construction companies which got big-ticket contracts. BIR Commissioner Romeo Lumagi Jr. said it will coordinate with various government agencies such as the DPWH.
Na natin yung mga tax compliance dahil yan naman ang sakop ng or saklaw ng authority ng BIR. So titingnan natin yung naging tax compliance nitong mga contractors patungkol dyan sa mga proyekto na yan at overall tax compliance nila.
Malacanang meanwhile assured the public that the alleged ties of several government officials to private contractors that cornered majority of flood control projects will be included in the government's investigation.
Tungkol naman po doon sa mga top 15 contractors na di umano may kaugnayan sa mga senador, katulad ni Senator Bongo, paiimbestigahan naman po ito. Katulad ng sinabi ng Pangulo, malapit man, kaibigan man, malapit sa kanyang puso, kung nakakasama sa mga anomalyang katulad nito, ito po ay paiimbestigahan at pananagutin ang dapat managot.
The palace gave its assurance that all those involved in sham flood control projects will be held accountable. Job Manahan.